Ladies and gentlemen, it seems we are getting our first server wipe. It has been a long time since we've had a wipe. I'm well over a year. I can't recall the last wipe anytime soon. It's well over a year ago. Let's read what happened. This comes to us from Jake Acapella, who now works at CIG and thinks he is better than the rest of us. Jake. So he quickly discusses the currency data hotfix. For those of you who played the game recently, you found you were missing money. This hotfix goes in and fixes that, but don't get too excited because Alpha 3.15 brings a complete wipe. Now, wipes used to be pretty regular. In fact, they said we should be getting them every quarter, but we haven't had them for at least 4, 5, or 6 quarters, if I remember correctly. Let's go into this and see what Jake is saying about this particular server wipe. Before we get into it, don't panic. You will retain anything you bought with real money. Obviously, any ships you bought, anything, flare items you paid real money for, remain with you. The only thing which gets wiped is stuff you bought in the game with in-game currency. Let's dive into what Jake says here and get more details about this. That's right, the time has come finally come. Back when we introduced long-term persistence in Alpha 3.8.2, we communicated that database wipes would happen potentially on a quarterly basis. Fortunately, though, we have not had to do a full wipe even once in the last 18 months. Wow, 18 months? Yeah, it's been a while. Okay. Until now. So, let's talk about what this means, why it's important, and how often you expect wipes in the future. As of 3.15, long-term persistence LTP is broken up into 3 distinct parts: items, wallet, and reputation. Okay, that's good to know. So it's not all potentially wiped. They can choose and pick which one of these. I would probably guess that it's the Alpha UEC, it's your wallet, which probably faces the most wipes because they're still working on balance. They need money sinks and obviously troughs, where's the money going, and the whole economics of the game hasn't really been worked out yet, so they can't really allow you to keep a wallet and make huge amounts of money. And there's also glitches, don't forget. There's also glitches all the time with money, so that can get wiped often, I do feel. Going forward, we will be able to wipe specific parts of your long-term persistence individually as needed. For example, wiping reputation while leaving wallet and items intact. All right, this is good because what this means is you can buy a ship or you can buy that armor set and still retain it because that's an item. Don't take my word for it on the ships though, that might not count as an item, we'll see. This level of flexibility will allow us to do necessary wipes while minimizing the impact on the community. Moving on. With this update, all 3 pillars of data will be wiped. All right, so this coming update 3.15, you will be losing all of them. You'll be losing your items and your wallet and your reputation. First, reputation has undergone its first tuning pass since its launch in Alpha 3.13, which will necessitate progress being wiped in order to be implemented. Second, there will be a few account-related issues and bugs that some players have been unable to resolve with character resets and workarounds, and this wipe will assist in remedying those issues. Yeah, there's been a fair amount of character resets, I know, that have not solved issues, so that is good news. Third, and most important of all, players have been accumulating wealth in the persistent universe with no economic sinks to balance it. Other than buying ships, right? While selling and other sinks are being developed, it's extremely helpful for designers to have additional data on how players acquire and spend money. Putting players at this level playing field will provide this data, I agree. And this will be exceedingly important as Death of a Spaceman, full persistence, server meshing, and other key pillar technologies come online. As those milestones approach, you can expect for additional wipes as necessary, mostly for similar reasoning listed above. I absolutely agree. That is good. I just like the fact that I can pick and choose what they want to actually wipe. It doesn't have to be everything all the time. The primary reason for the wipe, however, is the upcoming changes to how items and inventory work in Star Citizen. The entire system for items has been reworked from the ground up as we make a large step towards fully physicalized universe. Tune into Inside Star Citizen tomorrow to learn more. Okay, that is good news. So the full physicalization coming in does demand this being wiped. I agree. Of course, in the event of a long-term persistence wipe, all of your account attributed items, purchase, subscriber flare, etc. are safe. Again, anything you have bought with real money, stays with you. Ships, flare items, etc., those remain. Only stuff you have bought in the game using in-game currency from playing the game is what is potentially wiped. Lastly, we know that many of you have dedicated yourself to the Civilian Defense Force to help defend Stanton in recent Xenothreat attacks. Yes. We're also aware that many of you took full advantage of the heroic and lucrative opportunity. Was it heroic? And don't want to feel like it was all for naught. For this reason, we are currently exploring the feasibility of awarding UEC post-wipe to those who participated in the event. Okay, good. Stay tuned for more details on that, and we'll see you in the verse. All right, interesting. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually, because a lot of people were participating in the recent PvE event. And what was the payout? Like 1 million UAC plus the armor set. Now, if you just slaved away for 50 hours to get all the pieces of armor, to get taken away now would be painful. So potentially, can you keep the armor set and the money? They'll look into that, and I hope they do allow players to keep that because those were pretty cool and everyone's working for that. All right, that's pretty much it. As far as community reaction goes, overwhelmingly, I would say positive. Yeah, woot, it is about time, says this strange person, Captain Richard. And Chrome Ninja is saying hype. I would say overall positive. With that, let's wrap it up, guys. You know what to do. Give me your thoughts on the wipe. Is it going to affect you positively or negatively? Is it good for the community? Well, it is. But anyway, give me your thoughts, your comments below. Appreciate it. Thumbs up. You know what to do. Catch you in the next one.